Akwaba, welcome to Expat Life Ghana. I'm Tony. This is my wife, Ayo. We're documenting our move from Texas to Ghana as we go beyond the return.
And in this video, we are talking about changes, like super recent changes.
Major changes.
To visas and vaccines for those of you who are getting ready to come into Ghana. We're talking about Ghana holiday happenings here on the ground and some more about currency fluctuations.
Yep, and we're live.
So let's get this video started. Whew. It has been like a super crazy week, I feel like. I don't know about anybody else, but holiday season here.
Wild.
There's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
And people are like, Tony, you going out, this. And I'm like, to be honest, I'm still trying to recuperate from like December 2 years ago. There's been so much happening. I'm serious. Hey, Decembers are just, it can be a bit much. So,
they definitely are. And I feel like we all had a little bit of sickness happening.
Yeah.
In like different waves.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't even know whose turn it is, but
it's been my turn for a while. So sorry.
Yeah, I think you got it twice. I feel like you got it, and then we all fell, and then you got it again. It was like a redo for you. Yeah, so. You feeling okay though now, right?
About 90.
90. I'll take 90. I'll take 90.
About 90%.
So we have had people coming through for December.
Yeah.
You had people out last night.
Okay, so I want to give Afrochella, Afro Nation organizers major shout outs, putting on a great event. Can I tell what happened?
Well, I mean, you can't give I don't know if you're supposed to give. I don't know. Is that like? Go ahead.
So well, last night, we had people at the lodge, and they were friends of one of the headliners, and one of the headliners, P Square, his van broke down, and my people were right behind his van, and he jumped into our van, and with the people from the lodge, and my van got him onto the venue. And a great time had by all. So shout out to the event organizers for putting on another great event the past couple of days.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty crazy story.
Yeah,
I'm like, did you take pictures?
Yeah, so if you don't know, Meek Mills was in town. A lot of big name people were in town last night to finish out the Afrochella. And
fireworks.
The bangers are going off. The fireworks are going off right now.
Those will be
all night partying. So
seriously.
If you do hear music in the background, sorry about that. There's a party happening around the block.
We're going to that party. They are jamming.
When we're done with this, I'm going to a party after this. Yeah, Green's Lounge. So Green's Lounge. If you're in Tema, I will be there. In about 55 minutes.
No, you're not in 55 minutes. But my mom was asking me when I was talking to her earlier, the fireworks were going off. She's like, "What is that? Is that gunshots?" And I was like, "It's Ghana. It's not gunshots. It's just fireworks.
It's holiday. It's fireworks."
So don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed.
Yep.
PTSD. People are gonna be watching and hitting the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we'll move on from that.
Yeah, let's move on.
It was really fun to hear that story about Afrochella.
So Afrochella is going on, and some of my crew got to enjoy big backstage and all that. I'm like, oh man, you guys.
They're so lucky. Yeah. Anyway, looking good, dear.
Looking good. Gotta thank Alpha Freak. Got me looking good. Nice dress shirt, with the traditional African mask on it. So
yes.
I really like it.
You are looking nice.
Very nice collared shirt.
I think we kind of match, actually, a little bit.
It's one of the few times we were actually coordinated.
We are not that couple that go out in completely matching outfits.
No.
Head to toe.
No.
Do you
not at
remember
all.
anybody out there, right? My stateside folks, like back in the 80s, going to
Going to
Six
Six
Flags.
Flags.
Your whole crew was watching.
I'm with hers. He's with me. Yeah.
Do they still do that?
No,
Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I haven't been to Six Flags.
I know I haven't been that young in a long time, so
I don't know. But
I'm
no,
have to
we
defer
don't.
to some of y'all.
But you do see that here with the families and.
Yeah, but I
it.
like it when they're not. I like maybe it's just me. Super matchy is just like. I like it when there's a little bit of like distinction between people's styles and tones.
Yeah.
No, you're good. No. Well, either way, thank you, Alpha Freak, for hooking us up.
Yeah,
we
because
love
my
the
wife
look.
is looking good.
Thank
nice little
you.
dress on.
I know, and everybody knows my favorite part. Pockets. I love dresses with pockets.
Really nice dress.
Fave.
Yeah, you're looking
Hey.
fly.
Hey, thanks. I'm glad I didn't pull my mic off when I just stood up. I was always worried about that. Let's jump into the comments and say hi to some folks.
Yeah, hey, folks.
Oh, people are there already. Brian's here.
Brian, he's always there.
He's always here.
What do you do for Christmas?
What do we do for Christmas? You know,
one thing we do that's been a tradition is we still cook the New Year's Eve gumbo.
Christmas Eve gumbo.
Christmas Eve gumbo.
Yeah. That goes back to your granny.
Yeah, that goes back since before I was around. That goes back. Christmas Eve gumbo at the family house. So that's what we did.
Yeah. It was good, babe. You did a good job.
Oh, thank you.
The first year that we were here and tried to do it, you were less successful. I feel like you didn't have all the stuff.
Yeah, the ingredients. Needed. And then I was like, "Yo, people, I need this, I need that." And they started sending ingredients. I tell you.
Yeah. So now you have like
no, it's like no. I'm like, I got it.
I know. He made 2 pots, y'all.
Yeah, my gumbo's good.
Yeah, it was good.
I know people at the station like, Tony makes gumbo for.
Tony's
my mama named Mary Jones. Thank you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tony can cook. Thank you.
All right.
So the other thing that I think is really interesting that was very different this year, because we have kind of over the years scaled back in terms of Christmas. I just think about our last Christmas in the States, and it was just like, it's just a lot, right? Oh, yeah. And so now the boys were opening gifts, and they would open something and they would stop. And they would like, can we open this? Can I put batteries in it? Can I play with it? It was just like, they really only got like 3 presents. But like they really wanted to enjoy the thing they got.
Thing
right?
Yeah. It was very different.
Yeah. So it's like, it took us longer to open 3 presents than it used to take us to open 20.
Yeah, they just run through like, dang, they ain't never going to play with that.
Nope. This time they were really like, every single one got attention, got opened, got played with, got.
So yeah, we have scaled back.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. We just put a tree up inside, and that's it.
It's literally like a Charlie Brown tree.
It's about 3 feet tall.
It's a small tree, but it's cute. So we'll leave it at that. Hey Tim, how are you doing? Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays from Harrison's.
Me, you. The holidays were great, but they are not yet over. We are
not over. We still got a couple weeks to go.
Yes, we are still celebrating. We are still celebrating.
Yeah.
Jet
Union.
Hey.
Looking great. Thank you. Appreciate that. Malcolm Blakely. What's up, bro? My bro in blue. All right. Nice to hear from you, man. Hey, Malcolm, since you're watching, Shonda Herda reached out to me about an event happening here in Ghana. So since you're watching, I would love to get some of my old MPD buddies to come and experience Ghana. So
that's what she's trying to coordinate, right? Or somebody's coming and she's trying to see about more people.
Yeah. So just if you're interested in Ghana, Ghana is the gateway to Africa, and I would love to host you guys. So just let that marinate on your mind for a little while, Blakely, and glad to know you guys are watching, man. We appreciate it.
What kind of reunion party would that be?
That would be wild. Could you imagine?
No.
I know he's like, oh, let me get that off my mind now. Nope. But yeah, that would be a wild.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to stay out of that one. That one's gonna be a little too much.
Yeah. So happy holidays, Malcolm. Thank you for checking in with us. Appreciate it.
Miss T, greetings to you. You've missed us. Where have you been? We've been here.
Yeah, we've been here. Yeah,
we just took it. Like we haven't missed any.
We've not taken a break.
We've been here except for that little hiatus
that one
in
time.
August.
That one time.
That August. That was
we
it.
We were just
tired, y'all. Hey, from North Carolina, how's the weather out there.
Oh yeah, is
Didn't
it
everybody
like
get like a
snow or
cold?
something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Snow.
Tell us how warm it was this last week.
92.
Oh, there.
89.
Brian's letting us know the U.S. has Canada temperatures.
Oh.
I checked your phone tells you like the weather every day, and I misswiped and I tapped the weather this morning, and it was the most boring report I've ever seen. It was like sunny 90, sunny 90, sunny.
Yeah,
And
you
it was
kind of
like,
get tired of sunny 90, sunny 90. Sometimes you just want a partly cloudy 89.
okay, all right. So yeah, it was pretty
That's what you
warm.
get.
It's a little
When it's
drier,
not
not
sunny
so
90.
humid.
It's partly cloudy
Yeah, you're
89.
Our Hogan.
Chi-town in the house. All right.
Georgia. Hey, you from Georgia?
All right.
Another one, Georgia. Hey,
Georgia.
that's where I'm from.
Yeah,
So,
we got a lot of Georgia. Hey, we got people in town from Georgia right now.
See, Georgia's good.
Yeah.
Orlando. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Emery Agnon.
Thank you.
And Lady Ghana. Hey, guys.
Well, maybe you're going to be our.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you're going to be our segue. Should we segue right into it now?
Let's just jump right into
so
the visa information.
Let's talk about it, because you told me this and I was like,
what? Yeah.
So what's going on?
So
give us the scoop.
December 22nd, the Minister of
Transportation.
I think it's transportation. Put out a memo that starting on the 22nd December through the 15th of January, you do not need to have a visa to come. You can do visa on arrival, which means you don't have to wait to get a visa. So if you want to come to Ghana right now, come get your visa on arrival.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting, because when I was there last coming back, I had my Ghana card, so I didn't have to use a visa. And they were like really insistent that like you have to have a visa before you can fly. And I was like, even if you don't, you can visa on arrival. They're like, no. So even if you've always been able to visa on arrival, but even that 2019 trip, we were going to visa on arrival, and we got to the airport and they're like, you can't fly today, so you don't have to go get it here. So we had to do an emergency one to get it. So this is kind of a big thing that you don't have to go through the rigmarole.
Yeah, so I think they're making it easy for people to come in for the holidays, and that is awesome, because a lot of people having issues with their visas and were canceling. So.
Were they really making it easier for people to come in for the holidays? Because they didn't announce it until
the 22nd of December, which you're like, yo,
what?
You could announce that the 22nd of November.
Seriously.
And
would have had a lot more tourism throughout the month of December, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't like that face. You have a theory. I could see the theory on his. Could you see the theory on his face?
What I'm going to say is, I don't know why it was determined to do it how it was, to say the last minute. I don't know why. But people in Ghana need to look more towards what's coming instead of what's happening, because you get so caught up into what's happening that you aren't prepared for what's coming.
Yeah, it seems like a very late announcement. If the goal was to increase the amount of people in town for the holidays in terms of tourism dollars, it seemed like a really late call.
Because I know there were some issues with people trying to make reservations with us and visa issues. So
yeah, they've been kind of backlogged.
This would have been great to know in November.
Seriously, it would have changed people's travel plans.
Oh,
absolutely. We've even had people reach out like, "Oh, I'm coming because of that and the other big news that's happening with coming in." But we're gonna get to that one a little bit later.
So
we're gonna hop back into comments for a little bit, because I'm kind of curious what people have to say about this whole thing. I'm curious, so let me hop back in there.
And I'm always careful about what I say, because I don't want somebody ringing my doorbell like, "Yo, what you say?"
Tony doesn't want to get kicked out. So, Lady Ghana, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. Christmas is a scam. It's been a scam for a while, so not new.
I mean, but what's really interesting is that I noticed that for us here especially, and for most of the Ghanaians that we know, it's so much less about the commercialism like it is in the States, and it's
Yeah.
so much more about felt like getting together
Yes.
and breaking
Yes.
bread together, and
Yeah.
you know, an experience
I
together.
think I'm more social around this time of the year.
Yeah.
A lot more engagements and things like that.
Right.
That I'm like, oh, I'm coming.
Yeah, and I think that is I think that's a little bit of a change from what we're used to stateside.
Yeah.
But I also kind of know, like, people are not so commonly to get gifts. Like, you would never go to work and everybody at work exchange gifts with everyone else. Like, that's just not a thing here. And
No,
it wouldn't be. But you would all maybe get together to eat. So it's very different, and I like it. I don't know. Christmas is a scam.
it's something, all right.
The speaker, happy holidays to
Yeah.
you too.
Foreign Singleton. I miss Ghana so. You missed the Ghana so much. Yes.
Aw.
The Ghana misses you.
Our Hogan says me too. Jacques, the family of South Carolina, haven't watched in a while. Whatever happened with your plot someone was building on?
Like, we had pot. Someone was.
Don't.
You don't
We're
say.
trying not to get arrested or thrown.
Yeah.
I was like, no, we do not have any pots.
And her and her husband they dress like every Sunday.
Okay, that's like a special occasion thing.
On Sundays, you see a lot of families.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we do see a lot of that.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't want to like perfectly match you. Like
Perfectly match.
No, close.
Keep trying.
Close.
Keep trying.
So what did happen?
We're still dealing with that. Maybe we'll do an update video when we have something to update. But it's still like
yes,
slow, craw.
You know, we have a friend. We have a friend stateside who was having the exact same problem, and it's like 3 years later, and he's still trying to get through the system of court orders and police and all this other stuff to get it corrected. It's just a lot.
Right.
So
let's keep saying hi to
warning.
people who can't dwell on that one. Oh, YPK. Yo, hello, beautiful people. Good to see you guys. Yeah, we're live. Good to see you too. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Falcon Wing.
Greetings from Texas.
Woohoo!
Texas warm up yet? It was cold for a while.
It froze,
Yeah.
Right? Well, not all.
Official Pa from London.
Hey, Kwame, how you doing? And Happy New Year from Columbus.
Alrighty.
The entire U.S. was cold last week.
Cold.
Not missing it at all.
Mm-mm.
Aw. You've been here. I've been nursing herniated discs. That doesn't sound good. Sorry. I'm glad you're back in the loop again, and hope you're feeling better soon.
Yeah.
Speedy recovery.
We're around.
Good evening. I'm retired. I was wondering, do y'all know any good schools for middle school? It depends on how much is in your pocketbook.
Yep.
Is that fair to leave it at that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave it at that. NYC,
New
Ernest.
York City. All right, Ernest. Thanks for checking in, bro. Appreciate it.
I've not been on live in a while. Hey, welcome.
Hey, Georgia.
Welcome.
Oh,
Tony looks like he's adapted to Ghana very well.
Yeah, I have. This is me, Ghana.
This dude is not leaving.
Nope, not at all.
You have to club him in the head and drag.
Club me, yeah. Bring on the club. Bring on the club. That's right.
I didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Club me.
Lewis from Canada. How are you? Tony looks more relaxed and happier than prior to the move.
Well,
yeah, that's
it's
true.
been some years now, so it's crazy that we're into our third year.
We're starting our third
We're
year.
into-
No, we are into our third year. You're right. That's kind of crazy.
What? Huh? I didn't hear you.
I know. Don't.
Huh?
I'm glad there's no video of that. I don't want anybody to play
There's
it back.
plenty of video. I'm ahead of Joker on loop. Hey, baby. Yeah, you're right. What'd you say? You're right. Oh,
I should have
Thank
given
you.
you that as a Christmas
best
present.
Christmas ever.
All right.
Okay. Visas on arrival. Yes. Right now it's just until January 15th. Only good for Americans. It's visa on arrival.
Yeah, anybody who would need a visa.
Yeah. I that's something I take issue with because I wish it was just for Americans like us Americans.
Is that no?
I do. We should be here visa free. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I feel like that should have been part of the diaspora
Yeah,
comeback call.
that's that's a different
return. That's
a
video.
different department to
Yeah.
talk about, but not talk about.
Anyway, Lady Gaga, I know, great information, but such a small amount of time.
Such a small window of time. Yep, you're
Absolutely.
right.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance, especially to the boys. Chalet, they are
that's
growing
neat. How you
so
doing,
fast.
Nee? Thank you. Yeah, they're growing.
Yeah, sometimes I turn around, I'm like, who is that in the house?
I know, sitting there looking at Luke at dinner time, I'm like, man, this kid is like a full-fledged teenager. He's like,
yes, I'm so sad.
Deep voice and don't want to take a shower and don't want to call me. He's like a full-fledged. He's like, man, I don't
sleeping in the dark, doesn't want to. It's just like, oh my God, a vampire. Mm-hmm. Yes, that's teenager years. R. Hogan, I really hope that African nations will consider changing some of the rules pertaining to visas. You know, there are a few African nations where if it's much easier to get
if you're from other places.
Yeah, it's much easier.
Just come on in
to get in and out and stay in. So maybe that's just a call.
We're going to talk about that in another in a video. We're going to have a video on that. It's
absolutely
going to be interesting.
BW Sampson, hello. It's cold in New York, and definitely the kids are doing good. Thanks for checking in.
Oh, I know. That's we'll go back to I can't say. Yeah. Akubi.
Yeah. Hello.
With the hair, the dreads, you know.
hello.
From New York. Yeah.
And hello from Cali and Atlanta. Yeah. Thank you for saying we look nice. Thank you. Appreciate
nice
that.
And stylish. Thank you, Alpha Freak, for making us look nice and stylish.
Miss Tanisha, how are you? Ghana's always late to do everything. Ain't that something?
I know.
This is the ultimate CP time. I don't even know.
Yeah. The ultimate GMT, Ghana man time.
Honorine says hello from London via Ghana, and they need to plan. Yep. Preach.
Yeah, I don't know. Ghana knows how to throw a party.
Yeah.
It's just getting the times for the party, you know. like at 4:00 in the morning should not be the height of the party, because some people gotta. But then that depends, because 4 o'clock. I was gonna say, because I've been to some party like 4:00 in the morning was the height of the party. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to say. It's going to get better.
But you don't want the party to get ripping at 4:00, and that's when they call you to come out. That's what Ghana did. They're like, if party's already going, December 22nd, y'all can come. I mean, that's like, don't call people late for the party.
Yeah, it was like, yo, the party lit. Come on. It's like, dude, all the buses gone. I can't even get a bus there. How am I get there? So,
that's kind of how it worked out. BW says that they're looking forward to seeing y'all at the June meet and greet. Are we doing June? And we haven't planned that far out yet, have we?
I know we got one. Let's see. February. There's one in February. March. April,
May. Usually have one. Usually have one around your birthday.
June. It might be in June. She might be right now. She's planning it for. She's like, I know y'all's schedule.
Let us know where I
know. You take over planning for us. We'll be there.
No, seriously, that'd be great. Ms. Williams, good to see you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Mm-hmm. Camila, I was wondering if you heard about the Black Star Line Festival with Chance the Rapper.
Yes, he'll be here in a couple weeks.
Me, not so much. Tony's. I know, right? Tony knows about all that.
Yeah. Chance fell in love with Ghana. He was here a couple months ago, and then he snuck back in, and he'll be here in a couple weeks. Absolutely. Who was that who asked?
That was Camila.
Camila Love. Okay, yeah, Camila, we got that.
YPK says, no, it's the holidays, but I just need to bring this up. The police brutality continues on this side of the world. Did you guys hear about Dalvin Gadsden?
No. No.
So here's like a little piece of information. Since we moved, we have not turned our cable television back on. So we just have local channels, and then like no CNN, no American news, and that's very different because before we moved here, you were like a news wall-to-wall junkie. I mean, like every story,
So I've
every
been
angle,
detoxing
everything.
for about a month.
It's been, I mean, like, I didn't know if you were going to make it when we turned off the CNN. It's like, no more news. No more Al Jazeera. Are you going to be okay? Because that was like your kind of gateway.
Yeah.
That was like your hangover cure. So how are you with no news? Now, do you feel bad because they're talking about something?
No, I don't. Because I guess, you know, there's, I don't know the situation. I don't, but I'm gonna guess
it's one we hear about a lot.
It's the narrative doesn't change, so I can kind of guess what it is. And you know, George Floyd to this Dalvin Gatson to Breonna Taylor to, it's not going to stop. I mean,
the list is long.
It's not going to stop. The list is, there's no end of the list. That list, there's plenty of paper that they're going to keep writing names on that list. It's not going to stop. So at some point you got to say, well, how can I not be part of this system? Well, I'm here in Ghana.
So are you enjoying the full detox, full news?
Yeah,
divorce?
I am.
I think I am too.
Yeah. I mean, we have police issues here. I mean, you know how hard it is to drive in Ghana in December and not dash a cop? Oh, wow. I'm telling
Impossible.
you. Man.
Impossible.
Woo, I'm doing good. Oh, wait.
Don't tell my stories. Don't talk about me.
I was doing good. Somebody else decide they want to be out there driving and acting crazy. I ain't even gonna say I ain't gonna tell you your business, but that's why I like driving.
Soul of peace, greetings to you too.
So you know, our issues, not, you know, police officers are thinking is taking somebody's life here,
which is good. Which is good peace of mind to know. Corsi wants to know. Well, they're asking. I don't understand what Tony needs a visa. What about the right of abode law? You don't get right of abode until you're here 5 years.
Yeah, it's not as easy as Ghana.
It's not as easy as portrayed. Even me, my dad's Ghanaian, and I still have visas. Like, it took until this last trip to be visa free. Now I'm working on doing them. So
I think that they didn't even care. They were just on me. Yo, 150.
They only gave you, yeah.
Oh, coming in, the visas are $150 US. Have that cash in hand.
Yeah.
When you come in, because they ain't playing. They dollars. And they'll tell you, oh, you go to the ATM and get it out. You're like, dang.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
It's Kwame says Christmas in Ghana is commercial. The Ghanaians use this period to mark up their goods and services by at least 30%. So the person is correct. It's a racket and mass profiteering. Well, show me the country that doesn't do that. That's my first point. And Christmas in Ghana is commercial?
No, man.
Do you know what is commercial? Black Friday in Ghana. I do not understand that one. That one blows my mind.
It's like Black Friday sale. I'm like, are you having a Thursday dinner someplace to?
Am I invited?
Yeah, that was weird.
That was funny.
But you know, to say, you know, they mark up the goods are already marked up, so they have to mark up the goods. But it's, you know, it's not. I can't agree with that it's commercial.
Yeah, I kind of,
because except for like when I drive through Timon, like all I saw today, there was the one church in Community 11. The one that's, you know, that big one. They're the only place I saw with Christmas decorations.
Yeah, I mean, I see that becoming more popular slowly, like very slowly, but it's not mainstream by any means. So I don't know if that doesn't feel like the commercial part.
I think Ghana takes advantage of, you know, there's a lot of families outside of Ghana that come home.
Right.
And, you know,
and there's a lot of families that are in Ghana that go to the village because, so I mean, like there is.
So it's not like, I don't really see a whole lot of price gouging in that here, because it's like different people are around, and the people that are coming here, they know the price. I'm not, hey, I saw somebody try to pull one on somebody. They're like, yo, so what's the price? And they said something outrageous, and because the person was from the States, they kind of lost that Ghanaian accent, but they immediately started speaking Tree, and you can see the vendor's eyes got big. They're like, oh, like, you didn't know they could speak Tree. They thought you were getting over on them.
Not today.
But, yeah, it's not really, it's not like to that level price gouging and all that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's overall price gouging.
P Black says the announcement was immediately after the Ghanaian president returned from the U.S. African summit, where he said Ghana and Africa don't need the U.S. or Western countries.
Okay, I don't want to get into that. The timing of it was like, yo, but at the same time.
So we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't talk about.
I know,
anything
like,
the president does.
Do y'all know what's going on with the passport office? My husband's Ghanaian. We filed about 4 months ago, and when he goes to check on it, it's always a different excuse why it's not ready. They've run out of pages to insert into the passports.
Well, what I can tell you what's happening. What did that? Well, is she talking about here or there? The passport office.
I'm assuming it's here. The passport office here has run out of pages to put in the books, so they'll have 100 million excuses for you.
And
yeah,
you just got to know how to.
Yeah, if you dash somebody hard enough, they'll find some for you. Thank you, Camila. I appreciate the compliments. Purple is purple my color?
Yeah. You very, very.
Thanks. Who knew?
I'm checking you out too. I'm checking my wife out. Yeah, I can check my wife out.
Peter says, "Hey, is it true that they're now issuing citizenship to diasporans?"
Man,
you can buy it.
They just had a thing in November, about a month ago, with this big deal about all these people getting their citizenships. Some of them were like 10, 15 years.
They've been here like a decade.
It's like,
yeah. No.
Really, y'all gonna make a big deal about that? And then 2019, I've been here
3 years. We're still working through this process.
My third year, man.
But we know other people who are in the diaspora who are like, "Oh yeah, I got it after a month. I called so and so, and this," and you're like, "Oh well."
And them people got money.
Yeah, I got to do it the regular way.
I want to be here, but I ain't trying to be broke and here.
Kenya says, "Hello, I'd be afraid to purchase property in Ghana."
No, it's not bad.
Peter, yes, it was the same. The visa announcement was at the same time, totally. Hello from Chicago. You guys are looking great.
Thank you.
Ooh, 40 to 50s this week. Hey, that's like warm.
That's warm. Party. Guys out there in shorts.
Yeah.
Barbecuing.
Seriously.
50.
3 years.
3 years.
Yes, 3 years. Relax says, wishing you guys a long life.
Thank you. We need a long life.
There's that story again. The 126 diasporans who were granted citizenship.
Literally
had been here a decade.
Yeah, they've been here a long time. And it's like, man.
Exactly. We should be there visa free, but it won't stop us. Good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to do a thing on citizenships in African countries. That's going to be a big video.
That's because you have big interest in it. You're trying to figure some.
I think everybody after this video comes out there, everybody gonna have interest. I'm like, yo, what? So.
BW says, make your own holidays whenever you wish and define it the way that you want. Yes, instead of getting in debt like most people. No joke.
Oh, that's okay.
Hello, have either of you had food poisoning?
Possibly.
I mean, I don't think so. I was Ghanaian, hence Tony's citizenship is automatic. If you marry Ghanaian, you'll be a Ghanaian. Problem is, I can't get them to accept me as Ghanaian.
They be like, you kind of Ghanaian. They treat her like, Ghanaian light.
It's not even
Ghanaian-ish.
They see my Nigerian name.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you're not Ghanaian, you're Nigerian. I'm like, no. And it doesn't matter what I say after they see the name. They're like, they're done. There's a little bit of beef between Nigerians and Ghanaians. Maybe that's part of it.
Well, it's the Nigerians wanting to come into Ghana and not through the proper channels to get a passport. So they're always,
I mean, I get it, but I think I have enough documentation to. Anyway, we're going to move on from that one. Luciana from Charleston, South Carolina. Hello.
Hey, come on, 2023. We will be here.
Jamaicans with Jamaican passports can be there for 6 months without a visa.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the whole crew. Yeah, the whole crew. But it's like, yo, what about the Black Americans? What about us? It's like you make this plea for us to come, and then we are the number one group of people in the diaspora coming here, the most coming here as far as numbers, and we're getting taxed the most.
Ooh, he said it like a tax. That was serious.
Yeah, we're getting taxed the most.
Mm.
We got to have a visa. Jamaicans don't have to have a visa coming here. By the numbers, the Black Americans are coming here far more than the Jamaicans,
So
which
there
means
you
they're
have it.
spending a lot more money.
So there you have it.
Hello, make it easy for the money to come in, and they'll spend more. Ooh, there's an idea. Make it easy for the money to come in. See, if you put the hurdles in front of the money won't come in. So open the gates for the money to come in, and they'll spend it.
And there you go.
Don't block the money from coming in. Let the money come in. Just my 2 cents.
Join the conversation. Drop a comment below and let us know what you think.
Somebody was getting serious up in there.
Yeah, that's a handsome young man. My boy.
It was true.
But, that's true.
Kenya says she loves the channel
Thank
and all the
you,
information.
Kenya.
We appreciate that. If you married outside...
But she has no... Wait. You see that?
Oh, sorry. Did I miss something? In visiting or moving to Africa. Oh, I skipped right over that part.
I know. He's like...
Do you know what, though? When you and I met, you felt the same way. You didn't have any, you were like, nah, that's okay.
Well, there were some places I would have wanted to visit, Johannesburg, Egypt. There's some places, but,
back before?
Yeah, I would have loved to. What's the word, Johannesburg? Go party? Yeah, would have loved to go party. Yeah.
Okay.
You go to Egypt, pyramids, yeah. Still on my bucket list.
All right, okay, all right.
But outside of that, no, not trying to go anyplace else. No.
Just saying, don't knock it till you try it.
But that was my. But and CK, and you say that, you see, and somebody asked me. They said, why don't Black Americans come to Africa like they go to Mexico? And I said something that was very, very, very racially charged, and I said, well, white people don't go there like that yet. So they said, oh. So, we get most of our cues from where the people who we think are wealthy or rich go, and we try to go to those places or something. And, Ghana's not, or Africa's not on that list at all.
So you think if more white people came to Africa, more Black people would come to Africa?
Absolutely.
Okay. Interesting.
I mean, what?
I'm gonna leave it at interesting.
Why were Black people rushing to the Caribbean? It's like,
because they got good food.
well, who was going to the Caribbean to tell them? I
People
don't want to get into that.
I know, right?
Deep,
we gotta move past that one.
Like,
People like says good for you guys. Haven't watched local and national news in over 10 years. Probably better for it.
Good.
Would I be able to get my Ghana card in a 90-day window?
No.
Probably not.
Wait, your Ghana card. Wait, where are you from though? In a 90-day window?
I mean,
a Ghana card.
Maybe.
Wait.
Yeah, Ghana card. Going to get your Ghana card. You can get your non-resident ID card. That's very quick. Getting the Ghana card. The queues have been long because not all of the places that were open to do the registration are still open. So it might take you longer, but if you're trying to get a passport, absolutely not. The window right now for passports is like 4 months. It's ridiculous. So Ghana card, possibly.
Oh, somebody's visiting from a 3. Is that like Detroit 313?
313.
Yeah, that's like 313. Yeah, that's from that. What's that Eminem movie? 8 Mile. Yeah, 313. I think that's what it is.
Be ready. Good to see you.
Hey,
it's been a while. It has been a while, but thanks for joining us.
I hear you. Andy Brown.
Andy Brown is
there's
on
a
arrival.
visa. Yeah.
Yep. There's also some other news in terms of what's going on in
Up next, right?
Should we do it? Here we go.
COVID vaccinations are no longer required. So you don't need a COVID vaccination to come to Ghana. You just come on to Ghana.
Wait, don't say that, because if you don't have a vaccination,
you don't need a COVID vaccination to come to Ghana. You just come to Ghana. and get a PCR test
There
when
you
you
go.
get here. But you don't need to have the vaccination. You just need to come here,
But that was
not
huge.
with a PCR test, but take the PCR test when you get here. So you just get here. They say you have a vaccination card. You say no. They say, okay, stand over here, and we're going to give you a PCR test, and you go about your business.
That's awesome, because there were a lot of people who were feeling deterred from coming because of the vaccine mandate.
Right. So now, I mean,
which was a big one, because they were like,
They're-
if you come without your vaccine,
We'll turn you
you'll
away.
get it at the airport,
or we'll turn you away.
or you'll go back.
No, it's good to. I mean, there's baby steps.
Yeah. So do you think that this will also push people who've been hesitant to come on?
Oh, absolutely. It's another hurdle out of the way. You know, the
Yeah.
vaccination.
I'm hoping this will be a permanent, like, this is not a temporary thing, right? This is not through the 15th.
No, that's a permanent.
It's a permanent one.
They dropped the. Yeah, I think there's a requirement for people in China. I think that's a worldwide thing. That's a global thing. They're like, hey,
China's its own
you come from
special-
China.
It's like, wait, you're here from China?
So
Yeah, that one's, what's going on over there is just insanity to me. But yes, so that I think is really awesome news. I'm very excited about that one.
yeah, that's going to bring more people in.
I hope so. Miyoki says she's laughing out loud at everything that you're saying. Favorite mom and dad? Are we mom and dad? Can we be auntie, uncle, brother, sister?
Yeah, can we be uncle, auntie?
Mom and dad. That sounds like we're old. Maybe him. What do you think about the Chinese in Ghana? Good or bad for the country? I'm gonna. Can I scroll past that one?
All righty. Well, I haven't heard a whole lot of good coming out of it, so there's that.
I think that China has made a very savvy business decision to get into African countries.
I think China's footprint is too big globally.
Yeah. Dave from the ATL. Hey, how you doing? Indigo. Yes, please. YPK.
This lady, she's on
just
rabbi
after 2
there.
years. Somebody got their citizenship after 2 years. I mean, listen, it's
wait, one rabbi. If she's talking about, she said one. Yep.
And that's how she got her citizenship.
When she said rabbi, I know. If it's who I'm thinking, I know.
I'll have to come back for the big announcement, guys. Got to run, but it's been good. See you later. R. Hogan.
R. Hogan. We got a big announcement?
It was the visas and the vaccines.
The visas.
You got it. The president just gave another invite.
Next year, next year, we're going to have a major announcement.
I hope so. Ja says the president just gave another invite to all abroad. It doesn't matter how much you invite if you still make it difficult to complete the process.
Yeah, it's like,
very
come on in. And then there's lava on the floor. You're like, well, I'm going to get up.
No, it's like, come on in. And then, you know, when you would go to Six Flags and you'd get on the roller coaster, it looked like there was no line. But then when you got on the other side, you'd see like the line was like all this thing. And then you're like, oh, it's a 4-hour wait. That's what it feels like.
She said that. I said it was lava on the floor. No, I'm joking. It's the same thing.
Dave wants to know, what are the options for schooling in elementary school kids? Lots.
Yep. You can send your kid to school, international school, the public school. There's lots of schools.
There's a lot. There are so many schools. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of schools. You'll be fine.
Yep.
Peter Tosh.
True, Tony, don't block the money. Exactly. We have a business that depends on tourism.
YPK said, YPK says there's a diaspora office with an ambassador who's an African American. So why don't the diasporans get together and coordinate with that office to facilitate citizenship acquisition? You know that ceremony that they had? Those were the folks that did that, and it took them 10 years. Boom, boom. Kind of recorded 5 billion this year through diaspora. Really?
5 billion?
How do you get that number?
Yeah, it could be though. And I'll tell you why. A lot more stars have been coming to Ghana this year. And like somebody mentioned, Chance the Rapper's been to Ghana like at least twice this year.
They roll deep too. They don't come
by
themselves.
The second time he came, it was very low key. It was to follow up with some things for the trip coming up. And I'm like, how does Tony know all this? I have friends. And when I tell you I got friends who got friends. So yeah, my friends are very so.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, yeah, when I tell you, man, there's been a lot of people coming in. So 5 billion though.
That feels like a lot.
Yeah, it's.
I mean,
but
that
you
feels
know
like a
what?
lot.
It's been. I don't know, 5 billion.
Yeah, that seems
I
a
don't
lot.
know.
Who knows though? BW says, keep your sanity by not watching the news.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need it.
Yarrow TV says, due to movies from the 70s, I have been in the U.S. since the 90s, and movies don't reflect Africa or Ghana now.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
No.
At all. Tony, the reason why the Caribbean has visa-free is because there's diplomatic relations between the two countries.
Yeah, Ghana doesn't have to be like, oh, if you do it, I'll do it. They're gonna be like, you know, we invited the diaspora, the Black Americans want to come to Ghana. We want them to feel like they have a home, the place to call home. Come here.
I think that, like, what you just said was the key point, right? I don't know if this is about opening up Ghana and America mutually to each other. I think this is about the fact that Ghana said, we're inviting you. We're inviting diasporans who have been disconnected from the continent or their history to come and be accepted here and build a life here.
Yeah.
And they're
they went so far to say it's not the door of no return, now it's the door of return. Because you're invited to come back now.
I mean, that's like a pretty...
Really?
You got to back that up.
So all them people that are descendants of slaves, that are direct descendants of slaves, like, different from all the other people in the world, those people that you're talking to, then you're like, oh, well, you know, y'all still going to need a visa. It's like,
I mean, yeah. I think that.
Yeah.
So that's my comments on that one. YS, how do you rate the food in Ghana compared to the States?
The food here is delicious. We were just having a discussion about this the other day, and somebody asked me, what do I miss the most about the station? My answer is very simple: the food.
But
it's not that the food here is bad or something like that.
Right.
No, I had to realize what I was saying. The food in America and the States is so diverse, where you have Tex-Mex, Mexican,
Spanish, which is different from all the other ones.
Yeah. Then you have the Italian foods, the German foods, the regular white people foods, the soul foods.
Did you say regular
Chinese,
white people?
You know,
what is that?
Them bean salads and stuff.
Oh, okay.
The potato salads with the raisins in it, that stuff. You know, so yeah, see everybody, oh, okay. Now see the real black people like, oh yeah, we know what they're talking about.
Pop down there.
So anyway, that's what I miss about the food, is like the variety of food, where I mean, it was just the variety of food. That's what I miss. And so that's to compare that. It's like fufu, banku. It's like
No, I mean, like
every day.
Ghanaian food kind of has like a kind of flavor to it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, even if you're making an American dish, because of the Ghana ingredients, just like it.
So it's.
But it's still good.
Yeah, I'm hey, put some jollof and chicken in front of me right now. See what happens.
Yeah, eat it.
So yeah, you know, it's just the food there is more variety.
Yeah. Kwame says, is the vaccine thing permanent or just for Christmas?
It's sounded like it was permanent. There was not a stipulation on that.
Right, there wasn't a time frame on it. P Black says that he knows you're trying to avoid politics, but the president did just make an aggressive message a couple weeks ago about wanting people to come.
You know, again, I don't want to get too political, but you know, you start asking people to come and they start spending money, they might start wanting stuff. So I could see the position of, come, but filter how many of y'all come and say y'all get too many bright ideas. So, you know, being in politics, you know, it's you have to deal with balances. So this is, I'm sure the administration and all involved are taking that into consideration, those balances of things.
I hope so. I hope so.
I don't. I see words are like popping up and like, ooh, don't say that. That is not.
Are you filtering? Good job.
Yeah,
Keep filtering. It's good. YPK says, I think insisting on the PCR test before allowing entry is not a bad idea because COVID is still with us.
Mm-hmm.
But Lady Ghana is very excited because she only got the first shot. She doesn't want to get the second.
Yeah.
And baby, you don't have to. So there you go.
Come on. Well, you better hurry up. Because it's only until the 5th.
Well,
oh, no, not the COVID.
Vaccine,
oh, no,
yeah,
vaccine.
you're
good.
Do you think that there is an anti-Black American sentiment or mindset in Ghana?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But we are seeing this cash cows for a lot of people.
Yes. But that's not Black Americans. That's any foreigner. Whether you are coming from Italy, Germany. I mean, if like wherever you come from. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Foreigners got money. No, we don't.
What we really want to be, we will be beneath. Okay.
Hey, that's why I don't. That's why I won't get politics, man.
Nope.
I'm going to jail, man. Let's tell you, I'm a bit skittish about staying because of the potential.
What's the F?
I don't know. Be ready today.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Andy says, Happy New Year.
Don't hear visa on arrival. Yes, until the 15th. So come on, man.
Yes.
I'll pick you up at the airport.
Hello.
Hello, my dear friend.
Harris Tribe is checking in from Baltimore, planning on making the trip in the next 3 years. Yeah, don't wait. 3 years is a long time. Come on, you can make it before then. Tony, were you at Afrochella?
I cannot confirm but deny my whereabouts for Afrochella.
Check social media. Maybe you'll find the answer. Be ready. Still planning a trip for next year. How far in advance should they book?
Right now.
I mean, in terms of airfare or in terms of accommodations, yeah, earlier is always better.
Yeah, I'm
right?
gonna be honest. We're getting bookings for the lodge already because people are like, "Yo, man, we're just hearing about Ghana in December. Can we make our reservations?"
I know people are like getting hype about Ghana December next year.
December, so next year.
Well,
they're like, "Yo."
Speaking of that, you have a special going on right now. I feel like you should tell everybody just in case anybody's out there still planning. Like, take advantage of it.
We have a special going on. The special is
you only have 24 hours to take care of because it's still the end of the year, right? Or
we're going to extend this.
Are you?
Yes. This is what I forgot to talk to you about before.
Oh yeah, you should tell me this before I type this stuff in the thing.
Yeah. We're going to extend this. Okay, if you book the stay at the lodge with us, book 2 nights, we'll give you 2 free. Okay, we're going to extend that.
You get booked. Okay, hold on. We're going to say that again because if you book 10 days or more, either as a tour or as accommodations only, either option, you get your 10 nights plus then we'll give you 2 additional ones for free at the same service level. So if you have your all-inclusive beverages, if you decided to go all-inclusive for your tours, you will still get that same sense of service for the 2 extra days. Yeah.
So if you just book the room itself, and we'll give you 2 rooms. We
or
do
2
have
nights, not 2 rooms.
2 nights. Yeah, sorry. So we'll give you 2 nights. So if you're an inclusive guest where you have the meals and the car service, then we'll give you the meals and car service those 2 extra days as well. So you're like, wait, what?
I know.
Boom, there you have it. Who's doing that?
So
nobody.
We can only extend this like 1 more week because.
Okay, we're gonna take this to January 15th because.
No. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? The 15th? 15th?
We're gonna send this to January 15th, and here's why.
Wow.
It's the middle of the month.
That is your big reason.
That's all I got. They're like, wow, dude, we're looking for something profound. This
that just changed my life. Wow, that was amazing.
Wow.
Okay, so there you have that.
That's what the color of grass smells like. You're like, the color of grass. I'm having issues.
You sure I stopped drinking whatever's in the water. So Ernest is over there cracking up.
Hello. Oh wait, this is not water. Yes, it is. It's water. You got to distill it somehow.
I don't think that's how that is supposed to work.
Alrighty.
Okay, so Jeff says,
We're just having fun.
Sarah says the president of Ghana was in Washington and called on African Americans to invest in Ghana.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
But there's so many barriers to making that happen. It sounds so easy, but if you want to start a business, you have to have a Ghanaian partner. If you want to establish your citizenship, even if you have a Ghanaian father and a birth certificate that shows that he was born in Ghana. So I'm just saying, it's one thing to talk the talk, and it's like a totally different thing to walk the walk, and Ghana needs to walk the walk. I'll say it. I can say it. I say it, and I don't feel bad about saying it.
I'm like, yo, y'all seen my wife? She been missing for like 7 days.
Chippy says, yeah, variety is needed for us. More variety in food is coming.
Yeah.
I feel like it does get a little bit better. Should former military be concerned about visiting or living? No.
That's a definite no.
Nope. It's the door of no return, and where you are done spending your US dollars. Return. Visa requirements are just a formality. It's not difficult to get. It's not difficult. It's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, yeah. Well, my level of difficulty is, man, they make it difficult.
They make it difficult.
Look at this. That's funny. You got to miss a tuna casserole. See, that's what I mean. He get it, Ryan. You a fool, man. He get it, Ryan. Get it. You know.
Ron's cracking his mind. Miss the food variety.
Excuse me.
Yes.
But yeah, it's the variety of food. It's like today, I wanted a taco, right?
Oh, taco.
And then it was like, what kind of taco do you want? Do you like a regular taco or like a taco from Mexico? And it's like, dude, a fried taco would be great right now. It's like, dang, see, that's what I miss about American food. It's like that variety. I could have 3 different kind of tacos. I just wanted a taco.
Yeah.
And no tacos for me.
We do have Taco Tuesday, and you hate Taco Tuesday because it's not like tacos. That's the problem.
Okay.
Anyway,
Our Taco Tuesdays are quesadilla.
That's what the boys
chicken
like.
Quesadilla and shrimp quesadilla. Ain't no
Even
taco.
I'm like,
ain't no damn taco.
man.
See,
I know. I'm with you. I don't disagree with you. I miss queso. So there you go. Terry says, happy to see you. I will be there in May. My wife is just killing me about going. She is so scared. So may I just leave her at home?
Leave her home. Hey,
So
listen, dude. Terry, man.
It's not scary.
Leave her. When is the guys' trip?
Oh, the guys' trip will be coming up. I can't even remember when the guys'
trip is. I think it's in June.
Yeah, you should come.
Check out the website or shoot me an email, man. If you're coming around that time, we got the guys' trip that's going on. It is going to be awesome. 10% off guys and ladies tour. 10% off the guys' trip. 10% off the ladies' tour a couple months after.
You got like some crazy stuff going on with that one though. You got like zip lining, you're doing the canopy walk, that's
ATVs,
go-karting. I don't even remember all the things that they're doing.
All kinds. We're going to the waterfalls. We're doing all kinds of stuff for the guys' trip. That's gonna be wild.
Ladies, do the girls' trip because
the girls' trip is gonna be like spa, and chocolate
beaches,
baths. Crazy
chocolate
stuff.
baths.
I don't know whatever ladies do.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. But yeah, that would be a good one to join in on and get a really good experience. Tony's tours are epic.
And I go on the tours and have fun with them. And I hurt my rotator cuff.
You sure did.
About 3 weeks ago on ATV. I tell you, I have fun. Shout outs to who was that with me on that one? That was Dana. That was Dana and Khalid.
Yeah, you guys had
my cousins from Ohio. I miss y'all so much. The staff misses you guys. It was great having you. I did hurt my rotator cuff. I didn't tell y'all. I was trying to be all cool and stuff, but I did hurt my rotator cuff. We're on the ATV ride.
It has been anyway.
Mm-hmm.
People are asking, putting Tony in a tight spot, trying to disclose his location last night. He was comfortably in bed with me. That was you, wasn't it?
I don't know. According to activity, she's like, "Where's your boyfriend?" I'm like, "Wait, where's your boyfriend?" She got multiple boyfriends. Damn. She bust you out.
Anyway,
Where's your boyfriend?
yeah, there you go. Anyway, I wanted to come back in and just mention one more thing. First off, be sure to visit us on the website at expatlifeghana.com. And I have to play Leo's video because I always want to make sure we get both the boys in there, right? If you are still with us and you haven't hit the like button yet,
hit the like button,
now.
Subscribe right now.
Hi, I'm Leo. Subscribe right now.
Okay, that was it. I just had to show Leo. I just feel like that. Do you still need a COVID vaccine? That has been answered already.
No.
The answer is no. What does this one say? I can't see it way down there. It's just emojis. Hey, emojis.
Mm-hmm.
And be ready. So that sounds different. Wonder how that feels. Can't wait.
Yeah.
Last one here. I'm sorry I'm late. Customer service professional. Is there a place in the industry for me?
Yes.
I wish someone would teach customer
service.
Yeah,
if you're looking to like start a school.
If you're to teach customer service, not like just to start a school.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
that'd be awesome. Terry says he's gonna check it out.
Yeah, check it out. Email me and I'll shoot you all the particulars and stuff like that. And man, I'm telling you,
bookings at expatlifeghana.com is
what
the
she
email
said.
address.
Bookings at expatlifeghana.com.
Ghana don't have sour cream.
Yeah. Oh, were you on the Facebook group? Was that you
trying
to find the sour cream? Or
I actually looked up a recipe one time because I was like, I'm gonna make sour cream, but I was like, it's to make it.
Not at all.
Anyway, Connie's here from Colorado. She wants to know if she can book day tours through you, and do you recommend getting a visa before you book the trip? Yes, I'm assuming when the visa-free window is, or the visa on arrival window is closed, that the old way will come back, and the visas are backlogged. They take a little bit of time, and the airline won't let you board your flight without it. Not necessarily that you can't arrive in Ghana without it. So I would try to get your visa as early as you can. But yep, day tours through you. What's your
time, anytime.
What's your favorite?
A brie.
Really?
Yeah.
You like a brie, that's why.
I do.
They have the place with the chicken.
Bachelors. Bachelors in the brie. Great view, and the chicken is good.
Sunny and Vanessa, is that where you were last night?
Ooh, it's 12 o'clock. We're trying to keep this short because I am going out. We got some people in town, and I'm going out. My wife is staying behind.
I totally am staying behind.
But she don't go out.
It is totally true. Couple last questions. Yellow fever shot is still a requirement. Yes.
Wait, who's that?
Yes.
Who's the EJ talking about?
Susie.
Yes.
YouTube user says, yes, this is EJ, and they will email you.
Oh, okay.
Leo is so cute.
Toned hair, yeah.
Mm-hmm. He was just a little kid yesterday. Grew up so fast. No kidding. Aren't they handsome? I totally agree with that. Super late, but hey, how are you?
All right, Aubrey, thanks for checking in.
And love Aubrey as well.
Yes, the view.
Yes, no doubt. The view. I like the view driving up even.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's beautiful.
So I'm like, I'm all in. All right, one last shout out to the folks over at Alpha Afrique. We appreciate. I hit the wrong button. Appreciate you. I feel like we haven't seen Emma and Charles in a minute.
Yeah, I feel bad because I wanted to invite them over, and things got so busy with tours and everything at the lodge that I ran out of time trying to get to them. So hopefully in the next week or so I can get over. And
there's a January invitation coming to you guys. So
yes,
hopefully
Charles and Emma. So we really appreciate you guys.
Yes, if you have time and you're in town, stop on over and visit them. Their information is in the description box below, and you can find them on Instagram.
Yeah.
Don't forget about these two offers.
They're going to January 15th.
So I'm going to go in and edit it. I'm going to be like, okay, till January 15th. So that I can show right.
January 15th.
Till Jan 4/15/2023. Wow. There, I added it. I hope it says the right thing.
Book 10 nights, get 2 free.
And if you do the 14-day tour, you still get those 2 bonus nights. So anything over 10 nights, we'll get
Anything
that for
over
you.
10 nights, get 2.
Yep. And then if you are trying to travel more on the solo tip and you would like to join a bunch of other folks who are traveling solo too, join the girls trip or the guys trip. You can check out information on those at expatlifeghana.com.
And they're going to be great, those trips. We got a lot of adventurous type things happening for the guys trip. A lot of soul searching.
Not necessarily soul searching, but like pampery.
Foo-foo pampering stuff for the ladies.
Don't describe it like that. It's going to be awesome. I love going to resorts. Hello, who doesn't? Ladies, who doesn't like to see a spa? Get out and buy some fabric. Do all of the stuff.
Yeah.
And you still get all the fun stuff of city tours, heading out, and just exploring Ghana. So
Yep. And the
it's gonna be
nightlife
great.
is going to be awesome.
I'll be in bed. That's
Yeah.
that's not for me. Oh,
So,
so that's it, right? I did cover everything. We covered everything.
yeah, I think we did.
The party is raging behind it. I mean, I know you can hear. Can they hear the music? Can you hear the music? I know you can hear the fireworks. So I think we have to go and join this party.
I'm going to join the party.
If
I just
you're-
want to say hey to Bobby and Tia in town at the lodge right now, enjoying his birthday. Let's see, Richard in town right now at the lodge. I wanted to say hey to, did I say hey to Martin and Carolyn?
Nope.
Martin and Carolyn, my other cousins. Anytime you come to Ghana and hang out with me, you just automatically become my cousin because I'm hanging out with you. Let's see.
Be Ready wants to check. Customer service training is needed. Yes. And
Yes.
hey, Lisa's GTO. Haven't seen you in a while.
Okay,
go ahead.
There's that one lady at the Palace Mall. So, hey, I watch you guys on
I
YouTube. And
know.
I'm like, oh, hey.
Hey.
And dude,
But she didn't tell us her name, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
couldn't shout her out. Maxine coming in late because no, you do not need the vaccine any longer to enter. So hey, yay!
Mhm.
Speaker Vibes going to come in June. Meet up around
Okay.
then. I'm hoping.
Yeah,
to.
sometime
Meet and
in
greet.
June, meet and greet. Yep.
Yeah. Make sure if you haven't already that you join the closed Facebook group so that you can find out when we have our in-person meet and greets. It's a great chance to hook up with other people who are in the diaspora and in town
That's about the Cedi exchange.
as well.
I didn't want to touch on it, but I told y'all last month what was going to happen, didn't I?
Oh, and that was part of our. We said
Yeah,
we were going to.
we were talking really quick. The Cedi is not where it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, the CD exchange was. I pulled out a receipt. Like I was going through some things today, and a receipt popped out that showed all faded and everything. That was like 7 when it was at 7,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, "Oh, how old is this thing?" But it was just this year, so the CD has just moved all over the place, and it appreciated in value right during, right pre-Christmas, and now it seems to be going back down.
Yeah, down.
We will see what happens after the new year.
It's creeping. And gas prices are supposed to be going down too here, but we'll see that whenever it happens.
Yeah, they made a big announcement. Like they're saying in the new year, that's what's going to happen. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for asking about the CD exchange. Ernest wants to know if they can come come live with the party. They want us to take the party outside of the party so they can be with us.
Yeah, I don't think so. And the thing about me is, there's no video. Me and I gonna get any B-roll of me at parties. Nope.
I try to,
You
y'all.
don't.
I really do. I'm like, hey, you're going out tonight. Take some video. And he's like,
I don't want to be that guy at the party like, yo, look at me. No. Act like you've been there before. Thank you.
Okay, so there you go.
All right, so-
I will do that. Tell people, Samson says one last reminder to tell people that they should get the malaria shot or tablets. Not shot, but use the tablets before coming. Good point.
Yeah.
All right. Whew.
So,
We made it through a lot. I think we did a good job, right?
yeah, there's a party going on. This is Ghana, December the 30th. We won't see you guys. I'm done for the year. I don't want to see you guys again this year. I'm done.
We'll see you in the 23.
2023.
2023.
We got so much happening right now that next year,
Let's see.
No,
Let's see
if
where
I
we
say
are a
next
year
year
from
this
now.
time, that's a whole year away.
Yeah.
No, so next year, a month from now, we're gonna be making some big announcements.
Yeah.
Um,
Oof, if you haven't subscribed already.
yeah,
Do it
you
now.
got it. Yeah, you gotta. You're gonna be like, you gotta hang tight, be on board for this one because you're like, whoa, we did not see that coming.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't see that coming. Okay.
I know,
So,
right?
Yep,
It shocked her.
it did.
So, with that being said, happy holidays. Have a great new year, and Chale out for now.
Okay, so I just have to tell you a quick story about the party that's going out in the back.
They're partying hard too.
They're partying hard. I was in the kitchen and I was like trying to make myself my cup of tea, but I was like, dun, 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 dun. I had a moment in there.
Party. I'm about to go have my moment right now.
But then I got scared because I heard this noise.
What was it?
You singing to the same party. I heard you
Oh,
singing.
but
from
you
out
know
of the
that
room.
was jamming, so I was like, "Hey, I'll be there in a minute." Whoop whoop.
I totally heard you, dude. I was laughing behind off.